Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us on tonight's leadership call, where we're going to go through customer acquisition and the process and steps for you to launch your business, become profitable right away. And our goal is to help empower you to feel comfortable with many of the key services that we were able to provide through this ACN opportunity, and give you the confidence to go out, get customers, and to build a large team. So I'm excited. My name is Ryan Williamson, the Senior Vice President with the company. Been with the company for 20 years, and it seems like just yesterday I was getting my own business getting started in this company, and I had no previous sales experience, no business background whatsoever. And for me, it was a new environment, a new opportunity where I was learning about the services we provided, but I knew I wanted to be successful. So I'm going to take you on a little bit of a journey here and help us realize, or help you realize, I hope, what it will take for you to become successful. And honestly, all you have to do is allow us, or as the system, to do the driving. Now, there is work that is required for you to perform in order to see results and earn income from this, but it's all about your own personal responsibility, partnered with in collaboration with the team. So first and foremost, I want you to understand, no matter what team or organization, you're in ACN. And the number one goal in the company is to get you paid. Doesn't that sound great? To help you get paid? Well, realize that in the company, you cannot make money unless customers are acquired. It doesn't really matter how big your organization grows to. If you and your future organization do not acquire customers, no one makes money. So the first thing we're going to talk about here this evening is about getting customer qualified right away. Now, what does that mean? So we have a variety of services, and in order to be customer qualified, you need a minimum of 3 services or 3 bills to become connected. Now, to be honest, that does not earn you a bonus. The minimum number of customers or services that you need to connect is 5. So in your mind, you're looking to connect 5 services as quickly as possible so that ACN will pay you the first bonus. It's called a customer acquisition bonus. It's going to help you get promoted to the position we called customer qualified. It will also start the residual income acclimation or accumulation, where you're going to start building residual income. Now, I am not saying you're going to get a residual check the next month, because that's not going to happen, but your account has been established and it is starting to build pennies in your account, which will eventually trigger an actual check to be deposited into your account. It will also qualify you to attend some leadership trainings. So our goal, again, is to help you earn money right away. Now, any given month, anytime you connect 5 services or more, you're going to earn a guaranteed bonus of $200. Now, the bonuses we earn for upfront customer acquisition is unlimited. So there's an unlimited amount of money you can earn. Now, obviously, there's a lot of education and training that is available. Currently, if you went to acncompass.com, there's a lot of information found there. At the end of July, all of that content and all of that information will now be moved from ACN Compass. It will now be found in what's called the back office, which is available or accessed through your primary website, your storefront. There will be an icon in the top right-hand corner, and it says IBO back office. You'll log into that, and that's where all of the training will be available at starting August 1st. All right. So here's how this works. The bonus structure in ACN is phenomenal. Again, bonuses are paid upfront for the immediate efforts you or I put forth. So the threshold is 5 as a minimum any calendar month for you to earn a bonus. But once you have 5 in the system, for every 3 additional services, you earn an additional $200. Now, every service also has a point value. So there are some services, and we'll talk about this here in a moment, like energy, where if I went and connected an energy service, each of those is worth 1 point. So if I had 5 energy enrolled, I would only have 5 points. So although I have 5 services, I do not have 10 points. So I would not be paid the $200 because I have not satisfied both the number of services equaling a minimum number of points. So you do need to qualify or have both of them in order to earn these bonuses. But again, they are unlimited and they are phenomenal. And every 30 days they reset and you can go make a new goal for yourself. Now, I told you that each service has a point value. I would strongly suggest you take a screenshot of the screen that is in front of you now, because the point value of the various services are presented now. Identity theft protection, called ID Seal, is anywhere from 2 points up to 8 points without any special promotions. Zoom Energy is between 1 and 2 points for each type of energy service. Vivint Security is worth 8 points for each of the services. Impact, which is the healthcare product, is anywhere between 2 points and 6 points for each membership that is enrolled. Flash Mobile or Flash Mobile, or the cell phone service of AT&T, is anywhere between 1 point and 10 points. Truvy Lifestyle is an amazing product, and that will be anywhere between 2 and 8 points. Sphere, or credit card processing, between 3 and 6. Any of the internet carrier partners we have, anywhere between 1 and 2, and direct television can be between 2 and 5. So those are the highlights of them. And we're going to focus on the 6 most commonly acquired services in the training here tonight. Now, again, every service or every point that is acquired is what is qualifying you for increased residual income. Now, we all start at 3%. But you can earn up to 20%. I was on the phone just earlier today with a new independent business owner, and he was asking, Ryan, what does it take, or what are the thresholds for me to increase from 3% to 5% or 10%? And the numbers are in front of you. Anywhere from 1 point up to 39 points, you're at 3% of commissionable revenue that you're going to earn in residual income. Once you have 40 points in the system, you'll earn 5%. But as you guys can realize, if you focus on certain services, it doesn't really require a lot of services connected or customers in order to be at 40 points. If you focus on big point services, you can actually get there with 5 or 10 services. You could have well in excess of 40 points. So again, you want to remember that there's personal residual income. But the other advantage of what we're doing with residual income is we also get paid with the same level of effort what the organization of your future team does. So at the same time that you're qualifying for increased personal residual, you're also qualifying for increased overriding residual income based upon what your organization does. Now, I want to be clear about this. If you personally are acquiring customers, yes, you're going to be increasing your own personal residual income. But if you fail to get just 25 points, even if you had a large organization, you would not be paid the 4% that your organization is building. So there are thresholds or requirements of minimum performance in order to get paid the 4% overrides of what your organization does. So here's the goal. You want to have a goal over the next 60 to 90 days that you are going to have 75 personal points in the system, thus qualifying you to be at 10% personal and qualified through all 5 levels of 4% override residual income. So you want to be able to do both of those. Now, in our business, we know factually that you are going to become the best source for your own customers. So you should become a customer of whatever product or whatever service is available to you in your particular market. Before I came to ACN, I had a cell phone bill, I had internet, I had home security, I had many of the products and services that we offer. Once I invested in myself and became an independent business owner, I did everything that I needed to do to become my own customer. I had to pay some cancellation fees. I needed to change at the time from DirecTV to Dish Network or from Dish to Direct because I really didn't care who provided me the television service. If I was going to pay a satellite television bill, I wanted to make money on it, not make money on it. So I became my own customer. The second source of where customers come from are people that you present the business to, but those people decide not to do the business. Now, when you're getting customers, more than focusing on price, and savings, the key words for success is favor, help, and try. Now, when you use favor, help, and try, we incorporate your why, the reason or motivation behind why you're building and growing this business. For some of you, it's to help pay off some credit card debt, student loans. For some of you, it's to maybe help retire a grandparent, help a kid through college. There's a lot of great reasons that you would be building ACN. Let your friends know what that reason is, because it actually builds more value and motivation to why they would do it. So every organization, every company has a why behind it, a motivation and a reason, and so do you. And your friends and family are more likely to support you if they understand what your why is, more so than just saving them money. It's about helping you improve or better your circumstances or help another person. If they understand the why, then the favor, help, and try language is going to be more successful. And ultimately, people that you do business with should do business with you. It's reciprocal in its nature. Pretty simple. We need to think both short-term and long-term when you're looking at your business. There are a lot of people that get into this and they're not really worried about earning an immediate bonus. But here's what I'll tell you. Your friends and others are watching whether or not you succeed. So you need to be a leader and make money in this business, and let it be a testimonial that the business works for others. And for your own self-confidence, you need to see results for the effort that you do. I can tell you right now, if I went on a diet and I stepped on the scale every day and I did not see myself losing any weight, I would not likely stay on that diet for 30, 60, or 90 days. The same thing is true in business. If you invest time and energy in this company and you don't see results, you don't earn income, it is unlikely 30, 60, 90 days from today, you're still going to be doing the business without seeing results. We are all wired the same way. We want to see results if we're going to invest time and energy. The same thing is true in business. So we want to make sure you're positioned to see results. It's going to build belief in the opportunity. It's going to provide essential training for you. I know very easily that you learn more through practical experience than by watching training videos. By doing, you learn more than by hearing or seeing. Plus, you get paid on your own services and you have the necessary tools to become successful. So our goal is to get you paid now. So part of that goal is to make sure that you're positioned to earn income based on what we do. So the goal is for you to commit that you're going to invite whatever number of people are necessary, that 20 sets of eyeballs look at this business in the next, let's say, 5 to 10 days. So you need to spend some time calling friends and saying, hey, I need you to look at this opportunity. I need you to look at what I'm growing and what I'm building as a business. It might interest you, it might not. Your goal is not to convince a person to do it or not do it. It's to convince them to see what you're doing because you're excited about it. But the minimum number of people that you need to commit to is 20 people. 20 people need to see what you're doing to support you. It's kind of like people you would invite if you opened a restaurant. They might be vegans and you might have no vegan food, but you're going to invite them to your grand opening just to be a body in the room. I'm inviting people to jump on my Zoom just to support me. Whether they do it or not, I'm not really worried about it at this point, but I want them to be on the meeting. Also, you need to register for the next upcoming event. That's really, really important. We know that there's an event in Texas going on, and we obviously know that there's a huge event that'll be going on here in Florida, which is going to be an amazing event. So remember, ACN Compass is a great place from now until the end of the year for you to get some great product training. But again, that website is going to shift or migrate from ACN Compass to what's called your back office, which is where all the videos, training, and documents will be moving to. So again, real quickly put, every service has a point value. The point values matter because it increases your personal residual and it also unlocks the overriding residual you'll earn on your team. So let's talk about Flash Mobile. Flash Mobile is a great product. It's an amazing service. Now, with this product and with this service, we actually have the ability to have two different type of plan options, by the gig or unlimited. Now, unfortunately, everyone has been programmed that they feel that they need unlimited. And the truth is, the majority of people do not need unlimited, but we have different plan options. If you have people that do not use very much data, 4 gigabytes or 10 gigabytes are some great plan options. Now, that is not shared. That is, each person receives 4 or 10 gigabytes of data. It's a great, great pricing. When you look at our unlimited plans, what that tells you is you're going to receive either 50 gigs per user or 75 gigs per user without being restricted or what we call throttled. Now, major providers like Verizon and AT&T or any other little provider like Cricket, Boost, Straight Talk, or Mint Mobile, all of those other providers will say they have unlimited data. But the problem is, at some point, the data usage causes a slowing of your speed. That's called reduction. At some point, they all do it. We do not reduce your speed of high-speed internet on your mobile phone until you get to 50 gigs or 75 gigs, each person, each user. The best advantage of the cell phone for Flash Mobile is the fact that not only do we have high data, but we also include, especially on the Flash Unlimited Elite, it also includes taxes. So that particular plan is a really good advantage, because when we say it's $140, that is $140 all in for 4 lines of service, which each person getting their own 75 gigs of data. Now, with Flash Wireless, here's some important things to remember. You need to know who your current cell phone provider is. You need to know how much the current monthly bill is. You'll also want to know if you owe any money on your devices. Now, the easiest way to determine this is by simply getting a copy of the person or customer's current cell phone bill. It's going to provide a lot of that information and details. We're also going to need to know what is called the IMEI. It's like a serial number. And on the website, or very easily, you dial in a certain number on the phone, such as star hashtag 06 hashtag, and it will bring up your IMEI number on your phone. Very, very easy. You're going to want to refer to the Flash Port Requirements PDF that is going to help you compile or gather all of the essential information you're going to want to have readily available to make sure this transition of someone from a Verizon or an AT&T over to our service is smooth and without trouble or issues. But it is very simple to walk through this service. The other element we're going to talk about is going to be Vivint. Now, Vivint is an amazing product. It's one of the premier home security service or business security services on the market. Some of the major advantages of Vivint over other providers like ADT or SimpliSafe or what's another one? Ring. Are the way in which it is monitored. See, Vivint is exclusive that they have active monitoring, which means that in the panel that is mounted within your home, there's actually a two-way speaker connecting you directly to a real live monitor who can hear and speak to you through the panel without needing to call you on the phone. And this real-time monitoring accelerates the time by which law enforcement would respond to your home in the event of an actual emergency where they hear clutter, clamoring, banging, and they're reaching or calling out to you through the system, but they don't get a response. They're going to communicate that to law enforcement, and we are going to come quicker than ADT, SimpliSafe, or Ring, where it's simply a stupid alarm that says, hey, there's an alarm burglary or there's a home alarm at this address and police need to respond. The fact is the vast majority of alarms triggered are all false, so law enforcement do not come with lights and sirens to simple residential alarms. We just simply don't do that. I'm speaking from fact. I was a police officer for 10 years, and our average response time, unfortunately, was about 4 hours. So the response time for me to respond to your home with a home alarm is 4 hours. Now, if we knew you're being held at ransom or abducted, we obviously would respond a lot quicker. So again, what's great about this particular product is you don't have to become a wizard. All you have to do is be able to educate or talk about the power and concept of having a great security system. And then your job is to put your friend on the phone with a representative with Vivint. Vivint will do all the selling for you. You don't need to know pricing. In fact, it's better for you not to know what pricing is. All you need to know is the systems are available at between $45 and up based upon how big a system you need. But pricing for equipment, you know what? I'd actually encourage you to talk to a Vivint representative because the pricing of equipment changes all the time. They also have access to the current bonus offers of like buy one, get one free on cameras. So get them on the phone with Vivint, whoever your Vivint representative happens to be, or just call the phone number 877-479-1668 and talk to whoever answers the phone. Anyone there is going to do a great job for you. There are some huge advantages to the way this system works. And I don't know why my website is not clicking through here. All right, here are some of the great advantages of the system. Okay, it's got a panel, brain, sensors, cameras, everything that you would want to build and grow your business. Now, the next service I'm going to spend just a minute on is called identity theft protection. Now, this is really, really important because the truth of the matter is that every person in this country has already become and is already a victim of identity theft. The problem is you or I just don't know it yet because criminals have hacked into major companies and they've stolen the information about you that they were controlling. So every company, and you and I both understand that the world in which we live is all about data acquisition, meaning they want as much information on every person that they can that is in their database. And then that database is hacked into by criminals and they steal all of that sensitive data. We're talking about hospitals, banks, financial institutions. All of these systems have already been broken into, and all of your private information is no longer private nor confidential. It's in the hands of criminals. And the problem is they're just figuring out more and more creative ways to use it and to abuse you. The great power of identity theft protection is you're being proactive in where you have an advocate now, a company, and like an entire department that is going out and looking out for your information on the dark web, which is where the criminals is like a criminal's Amazon, where they buy and sell your private information. They're going to look for that information and then they're going to try to secure that information and make it where it cannot be sold. They also have a great advantage with ID Seal, which is called ProTech, where not only are they going to provide this proactive protection for your identity, but they're also going to protect your devices. See, the truth is we do so much on our devices, both our laptops, our tablets, our phones, that if you get an email, a Facebook ad with a link and you click it, many times now that can be fake or bait. Clickbait is what they call it. And hackers will use clickbait in order to get access into your device. And then they siphon off of your device, your contacts, private banking information, and all sorts of stuff. Well, with ID Seal ProTech, it's a free additional component to identity theft protection, which is now going to protect your device. It's much like my phone. I put it in a phone case so that if I drop it on the ground, it's better protected. Well, ProTech is designed to protect your devices so that your own device does not become the vulnerability for your private confidential information to be stolen. It is a huge and very important product for you to have. There are multiple functions and features that are very powerful for you to have, not to mention the least is digital spy and dark web monitoring, financial account takeover, court and criminal record monitoring, naming just a few of the functions and features that this amazing product and service has. There are two different plans that are available. One of them is a platinum plan where you can have yourself, and then there's a platinum plus, which is where you have yourself and your children. So there's also family plans where you and your spouse are covered, or you, your spouse, and your children are covered. So based upon the plan that you need, based upon the size of your family and the number of devices that you want to have protected, will help you decide which plan you should select. Now, point-wise, we want to encourage our customers to sign up for the annual plan. There are many reasons you want to encourage people to sign up for the annual plan. First and foremost is it's the most valuable to them as a customer. If you do month to month, although you're able to do that, it actually costs you more money. If you just do the annual plan, they essentially are giving you 2 months free service or monitoring. The other advantage is we are compensated higher in the form of points that they award for signing up a person on an annual plan. So it's in your best interest yourself to just go ahead and sign up for the annual plan. And realistically speaking, your customers, because it's the best value for the person. Now, it's very simple. The other product we're going to spend just a minute on here tonight is Impact Health Sharing. One of the most beneficial products we've ever offered in the 20 years I've been part of this company is the power and ability to offer healthcare to individuals. Now, the reason this is important is because people across the country are looking for it. Virtually 80% of the US population is looking for simple ways to lower their household expenses. And one of the number one factors that concerns people is healthcare. And we're now disrupting this industry in a very positive way. And Impact Health Sharing is simply a privatized healthcare group that is coming together and bringing to people from a cross section of the United States that want to band together and create a healthcare option that actually fits and works for the consumers. Now, we actually do an entire call on Thursday evenings at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, 5:30 Pacific, that we spend about 30 to 40 minutes on this one single product every single Thursday night. So I'm going to cover lightly the information on Impact, but I'm going to strongly encourage you to jump on tomorrow evening to the Zoom meeting held explicitly to cover this product. And it's a great way for not only you, but your friends who are business owners or self-employed or independent contractors to jump on and learn about the service and the product and what it does. So what is Impact Health Sharing?
What is healthcare sharing? I'll tell you what.
Impact Health Sharing essentially is this. It's a nonprofit, non-insurance privatized group health. It's an affordable alternative to your traditional health insurance. It provides comprehensive health care to you and every member of your household. You also have the ability to have no provider networks, free telemedicine with zero provider fees. That means it doesn't cost you any money, plus a prescription benefit, and plans start at just $73 for individuals and families for under $400. Now, when you take that and you compare it to what most people are spending traditionally, I was self-employed for many years and I went and purchased my own health insurance because I wasn't getting it from a job. I was self-employed. So on the open market, I had to go to Blue Cross, Blue Shield, Cigna, Aetna, or one of the major health providers, and I purchased health insurance directly from them. I have a family of 5 people. My monthly premium for my health insurance plan was over $1,800 a month. My deductible for my family was over $10,000 for in-network health coverage. So in essence, here's what I was doing. I was paying $1,800 a month or more just to provide the ability for Blue Cross, Blue Shield, Aetna, or Cigna to provide healthcare to my family once I had spent more than $10,000 in medical bills out of pocket. So that's how it works in healthcare. You pay a monthly premium and then you have deductibles. There are individual deductibles and then there are family deductibles. The problem with most traditional insurance is they also limit you on who you can go see, what medical providers you can go see. That's called in and out of network. And the way they penalize you is they double the amount of debt you're going to incur before they start helping. So if you go see a provider who is in network, your family deductible might be $10,000. But if you go see an orthopedist or a doctor of your choosing who is out of network, that deductible could go to $20,000 or $25,000 for your household deductible for the year. Again, what that means is your family's going to have to take $10,000 or $20,000 out of your savings account and pay that money towards medical bills with not a dollar coming from your major health insurance company. It's kind of a waste of money. That's why Impact is so powerful. Again, the training, and you're going to want to take a picture of this every Thursday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 5:30 Pacific at healthcoverageredefined.com is the website you're going to type into, and that's going to give you access to the training that we provide. And either myself or my wife, Megan Williams, will do some phenomenal training. You'll also hear from people who have been using the service, have had major health issues themselves, and have had the benefit of the group actually work for them. So it's not too good to be true. It truly is phenomenal healthcare that is disrupting a very broken health insurance industry. So some of the key questions you want to learn to ask. Hey, are you open to getting a free quote on your healthcare costs? Provide them a quote. It's very simple and very easy to give someone a quote when you walk them through your website. Help them enroll through your website. The enrollment process for someone who wants healthcare is about 12 to 14 minutes maximum per person in their family. So if you had a family of 5, it might take you 30 or 40 minutes to enroll the entire family. And the vast majority of what you're doing is data entry, names, birth dates, height, weight, some real basic stuff, and then a health questionnaire that you're going to help them walk through for each member of the family as well. So it's a very simple process. When you get a quote, all that you need is the date of birth of the oldest person within a household, and then the number of people within the household. One of the major advantages of our group over many other groups is the fact that in our group, once you have a family of 3 people or more, the pricing does not increase at all. So again, if I had a family of 5, which I do, it costs the same as someone of my same age with a family of 3. So a family of 3 and a family of 5, they pay the same amount. If you had a family of 8, you would pay the same amount monthly as a family of 3. Now, our pricing is only adjusted based upon age. So incrementally, there are increases based upon age, but it's very easy. And our annual deductibles, or what we call a PRA, start at just $2,500 for your entire family. Very, very simple. The other service I'm going to talk about is energy. We're actually able to offer energy in about 19 different states and 46 different markets and in 3 countries around the world. Now, the advantages of being able to offer a great service like energy is everyone has to use it. Everyone's receiving a monthly bill every 30 days for the use of electricity or natural gas. And in various markets, we're able to provide that as a service. I happen to live in Cincinnati, Ohio. And in Ohio, we offer both gas and electricity as a service. It also just happens that the gas and electricity service that we offer in Ohio through our partner called Zoom Energy is a better price than what the utility is charging for gas and electricity. So we're able to provide savings based upon the current variable rate that our customers would be paying in the local market. Now, because their current energy prices are variable, they go up and they go down. And what we're simply doing with Zoom Energy is we're creating a fixed rate. When you think about it, with your mortgage, would you want a fixed rate mortgage or would you want a variable rate mortgage? The answer is obvious. You would want a fixed rate mortgage because it's going to give you the convenience to know exactly what your payments are going to be. The same thing is true with your energy bills. Not that your energy bill is going to be the same amount, but what we're doing is we're guaranteeing the amount your energy costs per kilowatt or per unit of energy. So your usage is still going to go up and down. Your bills will still go up and down, but instead of having 2 variables being your usage and the price, we're locking in a price which will not change for 12 or 24 months, whatever time duration you choose. Then the only thing that is going up or down is your usage. It's a lot easier to control 1 variable instead of 2 variables. And the truth is, none of us know what events will occur in the future that will have an impact on your energy. And to be honest, right now, if you look at any report, there's volatility in every market. Prices continue to skyrocket virtually across the board in every aspect of our lives. What makes you think that energy is also not going to increase in its costs? Every report I have seen is telling us that energy costs over the next 12 to 24 months are going to go up by 10, 20, 30, or 40%. There's volatility. Well, instead of being exposed to that increased volatility, I can lock in a customer today with a certain rate, and it will not change for the next 12 to 24 months. It creates peace of mind to our friends and family. So it's very, very simple and a great, powerful tool. Very simple. In order to offer this service, though, you are going to have to get accredited. Accreditation is a very simple process where you'll watch a video. They'll provide some content and information to you. From the accreditation, you'll take a test, you'll upload a picture, and then you'll have the ability to offer energy in any of the markets where we offer them. Remember, each energy service is anywhere between 1 or 2 points. We offer it to both residential and to business customers. Energy is an amazingly simple service. One of the great advantages we also offer is a new service to ACN, which is called Truvy Lifestyle. This is a really remarkable product and one that is gaining a lot of interest by a lot of people. I know that there's a lot of people that, because of what we've dealt with COVID and the other issues, where people are wanting to get out and travel. And they're going to stay in hotels, and they're going to rent cars. They're going to stay in various destination points, even Airbnbs and VRBOs and all sorts of other stuff, or take cruises. Well, if you're a person that wants to get away, then having the Truvy product is a great advantage. Not that it's going to discount your air travel, because it's really not going to do that at all. We don't deal with air travel. We deal with transportation in the form of car rentals or staying, hotels or otherwise. So that's where the great advantages come into play. I know that we're getting ready to take a trip from where I live in Ohio down to Florida to help my son compete in a national swim competition here at the end of July. Well, we're able to log into Truvy or utilize the Truvy product to go shop for hotels that would be in the area that we're going to go. Now, when I compare the pricing through like Expedia, Travelocity, Kayak, or any other major website, and then I compare them to what we offer through Truvy, we find that the value through Truvy, we spend less money on our hotels going through Truvy as a private website or a private domain, giving us exclusive pricing. The other advantage is the membership that it costs to become a member of the Truvy product gives me what's called Truvy coins, which actually allow me to get free hotel stays because they convert almost like dollars. If I spent $600 on my Truvy membership, I roughly have $600 or $800 of Truvy coins to use towards my hotels, which is a really great advantage. Right now, I know that they're actually launching a promotion where they're doubling the number of Truvy coins you get for enrolling in membership. And I'll talk about that here in just a second. And this is a brand new promotion they just launched. It's fun. It's exciting. It's a private subscription. Although we don't get discounts on airfare, we do get some advantages with airfare in that we get access to some private clubs and lounges. Big travel benefits for people that like taking cruises, big advantages over that. And again, many of the hotels are going to be dramatically lower cost through this private platform. Plans, there are two different plans. We have a gold plan and a platinum plan. Now, with the platinum plan, some of the great advantages, there's a VIP concierge department that will answer your phone call whenever you call, and they will set up and book all of your travel needs. That is a big advantage. I happen to like having a personal concierge do all of my booking. So we can do that with the platinum plan. The gold plan does not offer that VIP concierge department, but you would do your own booking, which is a great advantage. So again, there's a lot of advantages to either program. Again, although the platinum plan is $755, you get that same $755 in hotel credits, but right now they're doubling that. So you're getting roughly $1,400 of hotel credits. So it's literally going to pay for 2 weeks worth of your hotel stays, which is paying for this entire program. So it is absolutely free. And the priority pass is valued at $429, and that is included in this program, which gives you access to all the VIP lounges I was talking about earlier. So it really is a simple process. So if I were looking at this for myself and I was brand new in the business, here's how I would look at this. If I want to become qualified in my own business and I'm a new person in business, here's how I would look at this. I would want to order identity theft protection service. Now, I would want to do that for many reasons. Number one, it's a lot easier for me if I understand the product to sell it. Well, if I don't have it, it makes it a lot more difficult for me to sell it. So I'm going to order identity theft protection. Now, whether you do the month to month with just 2 points or whether you do the annual at 8 points, let's assume we did just the bare minimum and did the platinum plan at $28.99 a month. So I'm adding a financial bill to my life. So I'm adding that. I'm also going to add Truvy, and I'm going to do that on a monthly plan of, let's say, $34.99 a month. And I'm going to order a Vivint system because I want my family protected at $34 up to $89 a month. But mind you, if you have a house, you probably will get a 10, 20, or 30% discount on your homeowner's insurance for getting the Vivint system, because all home insurance companies give discounts for a monitored alarm system. So that would be a great advantage. But if you live in an energy market like I do, and I signed up for Zoom Energy, I'm actually saving $40, $50, $80 by becoming my own customer, because it costs me less money in my energy bill. So I'm saving $45. And if you did cellular phone service through Flash Mobile, the odds are significant that you're going to save more than $35 a month. So if we look at it all, we'll have subtracted and only in total added $22, roughly $23 to our household budget, but we now have 5 services in the system, and we'll have just been paid a $200 bonus for getting 5 services connected. More importantly than any of that, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact that you're going to now have experience with all of those premier products, that each of those services will have now taught you the value and the benefit of each of both the enrollment process and the value that each one of those products and services deliver and provide to you as a consumer. And it will make you tremendously more powerful in the way it works. For myself, I also signed up for healthcare. So when I lowered my healthcare bill from $1,800 a month down to $605, I saved myself $1,400. So my signing up for services through ACN to start and grow my business was the best business decision I had ever made. Because yes, initially it might have cost me a little bit of money, but I more than offset that by the savings I overall achieved and acquired, plus bonuses I earned and residual income I was now earning from my business services. Now, depending on your tax person, some of those services that you are now purchasing could be labeled or written off as a marketing expense for your business, because you're going to be talking about it, showing the app, showing the product, and you can then write that service off as a business expense. So therefore, it's really not costing you the total face value, because you're writing a percentage of that off. So again, if you looked at this, if you said, hey, if I were type person number 1 and I signed up for Impact Health Sharing at 4 points, Vivint for 8 points, and ID Seal, I would have 14 points with 3 services. Well, you're now qualified because you have 3 services. Now, remember, that's not getting you paid yet. We want to make sure you have 5 services and 10 points, but you notice this is more than 10 points. So any other service you start connecting is going to be qualifying you for that first bonus, right? Now, again, the team of leaders that we pulled together to help you understand and be successful in the company covers the board. We've got senior vice presidents, regional vice presidents from every demographic, every walk of life, every industry. I mean, you can't find a better industry or better group to be partnered up with than the collaborative efforts of the System, Impact, Empire, Live the Dream. All of these leaders are here to help you become successful, to make the best version of yourself. And that's what we're excited about. We're excited about helping you develop and build your own business. That's an old slide as far as the Texas, because that's gone. But here's what I'll tell you. We have an event that is still called an Elevate event. That event is going to be held in Orlando, Florida. And we would love to have you with us in August. Your representative or your friend will be able to give you access, or as an independent business owner, you're getting an email from ACN encouraging you to register for that event. For less than $150, you can register for a 3-day event that'll absolutely transform your life. So again, what we've done here tonight is giving you just a snapshot, a highlight and an overview of 6 of the most premier products and services you're going to be out there talking about. The number one key I can tell you is to get the service yourself, order it, buy it, consume it yourself. Now, if you have a budget that doesn't allow you to order a service that isn't already in your monthly budget, I understand. You're not a loser if you don't order ID Seal or Impact Health or whatever. That's not what we're saying. What we're saying is, if you were a traditional business owner, let's say with Subway, you're going to invest $250,000 to open a business that allows you to sell sandwiches for $5. And if Subway, after investing $250,000, told you you needed to buy this particular item, in order to build your business, you would invest that additional money. Why? Because you're all in. Well, although ASEAN only cost you $299, we need you in your mind to treat this business like it's a $299,000 business, so that you will treat it more like a business and get the results more like a business, not like a hobby business. A hobby business isn't really going to make you a lot of money. It might cover your expenses, it might cover the investment, but our goal in this business is to transform lives and give you the opportunity for unlimited income opportunity based upon your own efforts within this opportunity. There are no guarantees that you're going to become a millionaire, but there are individuals that have done it. There are individuals that have enrolled in the system, that have applied the principles we've taught here tonight and have had tremendous success. They built huge organizations, and they override tens of thousands of dollars in commissionable revenue that pays them every single month. And so can you. I appreciate you guys being on here today or watching this recording on review for yourself. God bless, and we'll see you guys tomorrow evening at 5:30 Pacific or 8:30 Eastern on the Impact Training Call to learn about that amazing product. And you'll be blown away by the size of your business as you follow the principles we've taught here tonight. God bless everyone. Thanks for joining me. Ryan Williams.